The 36th plenary meeting of the General Assembly is called to order. Before we proceed to the item on our agenda, it is my sad duty to pay tribute to the memory of the late King of Thailand, His Majesty Bhumibol Adulyadej, who passed away on Thursday, 13th of October, 2016. On behalf of the General Assembly, I'd like to request the representative of Thailand to convey our condolences to the government and people of Thailand and to the bereaved family of His Majesty the King. Secretary General, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this morning we meet to pay tribute to His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej of Thailand, who passed away on the 13th of October 2016. His late Majesty the King reigned for 70 years, making him one of the longest-serving monarchs in human history. He was revered by his people and admired throughout the world for his grace, dignity, and humility, and steadfast dedication to his country and people. At his coronation, he declared, "We shall reign with righteousness for the benefits and happiness of the Siamese people." It was a commitment he worked tirelessly to fulfill throughout his life. The king was beloved as the people's king, and through the thousands of development projects that he initiated over his lifetime, he oversaw a period of profound social, economic, and development transformation across the country, significantly improving the livelihoods and well-being of the Thai people. The king was also a force for peace and unity within Thailand and the broader region, and was a strong supporter of the multilateral system. His achievements throughout his life led to numerous awards from the United Nations and beyond, including the United Nations Development Programme's first Human Development Lifetime Achievement Award in 2006. The king was also a committed environmentalist. He played a leading role in the promotion of soil science and conservation, and was a leader in sustainable land resource management. Under the king's leadership, Thailand raised global awareness of the importance of soil as a resource for poverty reduction, climate change adaptation, sustainable development, and security. In 2013, the General Assembly recognized these efforts by designating 5th of December, the same date as the King's birthday, as World Soil Day, as well as 2015 as the International Year of Soils. His Majesty was one of the most venerated global leaders of our time. His profound legacy to the people and nation of Thailand and the world at large will always be remembered. On behalf of the General Assembly, I extend our most sincere condolences to the government, the royal family, and the people of Thailand as we mourn His Majesty the King's passing. Our hearts and thoughts are with the people of Thailand at this time. I now request the General Assembly to rise and observe a minute of silence in memory of the late King. Thank you. It's now my honor to give the floor to the Secretary General of the United Nations, His Excellency Mr. Ban Ki-moon.
Your Excellency, Mr. Peter Thompson, President of the General Assembly, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. we come together to pay tribute to the life and legacy of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej, Rama IX of Thailand, the world's longest reigning monarch. On behalf of the United Nations, I once again express most profound condolences to Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the royal family, the government of Thailand, and the Thai people. A visionary and humanitarian, King Bhumibol was loved and revered by the people of Thailand and respected around the world. I had the honor of meeting King Bhumibol during a visit to Thailand in 2007 and long admired his dedication to improving his country and the lives of its people, particularly the most vulnerable. Throughout 7 decades, King Bhumibol served as a stabilizing force in Thailand, notably during times of political turmoil and tensions. The outpouring of grief from the Thai people on his passing is a testimony to the King's tremendous influence across the country and recognition of his lifelong work to better the lives of his people. King Bhumibol's commitment to sustainable development and national resilience helped to move the country through its various development phases and towards becoming a vibrant economy. In recognition of his work, King Bhumibol was awarded the first United Nations Human Development Lifetime Achievement Award in 2006. The United Nations recognizes and pays tribute to the remarkable life that His Majesty King Bhumibol led and joins all those who loved the revered King in offering heartfelt condolences. In the spirit of the late King, the United Nations looks forward to further strengthening the partnership with the Royal Thai government and the people of Thailand to advance democracy, development, peace, and human rights for all. Thank you.
I thank the Secretary General, and I now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Georgia, who will speak on behalf of the Eastern European states.
Mr. President, Excellencies, it is with great sadness that we've learned about the passing away of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej of Thailand. On behalf of the members of the group of the Eastern European states, I would like to express our deepest condolences to the royal family and to the Thai people. It is painful to lose a leader who cared so deeply about his country, the world, and humankind. His Majesty worked tirelessly for rising prosperity and development of Thailand, skillfully steering the country through the difficult times. He was a king who was loved by his people and deeply revered internationally, a true leader who inspired his own nation and the rest of the world. As an advocate for education and building bridges between nations, King Bhumibol inspired and encouraged people to strive for peace and prosperity. As he wisely noted, and I quote, "A good person can make another person good. It means the goodness will elicit goodness in the society. Other persons will also be good." His Majesty King Bhumibol will always be remembered for his outstanding leadership and dedicated service to his country. His achievements as the development king, who made an extraordinary contribution to human development, is cherished worldwide. As the former UN Secretary General, Mr. Kofi Annan, stated while presenting him the first Lifetime Achievement Award for the United Nations Development Program in 2006, His Majesty was a visionary thinker who played an invaluable role in shaping the global development dialogue. Let us also recall the unique talents and passion of the king, who as a musician and a composer used music as a bridge to build communication, relationship, and friendship. The leadership, courage, and wisdom of King Bhumibol will be missed. In this time of grief and sorrow, our thoughts and prayers are with his family and the people of Thailand. I thank you.
I thank the distinguished permanent representative of Georgia, and I now give the floor to the distinguished permanent representative of Chile, who will speak on behalf of the Latin American and Caribbean states.
Mr. President, it is an honor on this very sad occasion for me to have an opportunity to pay tribute to the life of His Majesty Bhumibol Adulyadej, Head of State of the Kingdom of Thailand, and I do so on behalf of the group of Latin American and Caribbean states, GRULAC. From the time he ascended to the throne in 1946, His Majesty Bhumibol was able to win the respect and admiration of the people of Thailand, whose well-being and progress were his constant concerns. During his reign, he worked tirelessly to improve the lives of his people. His Majesty's commitment to placing his people and their well-being at the center of development was recognized by the United Nations system when he was awarded the first UNDP Human Development Lifetime Achievement Award in 2006, as mentioned by the Secretary General in his statement on the passing of His Majesty. During his 7-decade reign, His Majesty bore witness to and participated in profound political, economic, and social transformations in the world, in the region, and in his country, emerging as an internationally recognized figure. We recall his commitment to the unity of Thailand, and he shall be remembered as a unifying national leader. The member states of GRULAC, Latin America, and the Caribbean join in the mourning and the deep feelings of sadness at the passing of His Majesty. We extend our deepest condolences and solidarity to the royal family and to the government and people of Thailand. Thank you.
I thank the distinguished permanent representative of Chile, and I now give the floor to the distinguished permanent representative of the Niger, who will speak on behalf of the African states.
Mr. President, Secretary General, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to speak on behalf of the African group to pay a tribute to His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej of Thailand. We would like to express our deepest condolences to the royal family, the government, and people of the Kingdom of Thailand. His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej stood as a pillar of Thailand's unity and dedicated himself to the benefit and happiness of the Thai people. His Majesty was the leading and guiding spirit behind much of Thailand's remarkable socio-economic development in the last decades. His reign of 70 years confirmed His Majesty's ingenuity as witnessed through more than 4,000 royally initiated projects, from irrigations to flood alleviation and from public health to distance learning. His Majesty's sufficiency economic philosophy, epitome of his lifelong development experiences, has been widely shared beyond national boundaries as a homegrown approach to achieve sustainable development. This loss is not only the loss of Thailand, but also the loss of the world. His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej will be remembered and revered as the development king. The African group is convinced that the legacy of the late king will continue to inspire the people of the Kingdom of Thailand and the international community, particularly in their pursuit of the Sustainable Development Goals. May His Majesty rest in peace. Thank you.
I thank the distinguished permanent representative of Niger, and I now give the floor to the distinguished permanent representative of Kuwait, who will speak on behalf of the Asia-Pacific states.
Mr. President, Secretary General, I have the honor to speak on behalf of the Asian Pacific Group to pay tribute to and honor the memory of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej of the Kingdom of Thailand at this gathering of the General Assembly. On behalf of the Asian Pacific Group, we would like to express our sincerest and heartfelt condolences to the government and people of the Kingdom of Thailand, who have been blessed with His Majesty's leadership for over 70 years. Their longest-serving monarch until his passing last 13th of October 2016. His Majesty was cherished in his beloved Thailand, unifying the country throughout many difficult and trying times. Known as a king with compassion and peacemaker, he encouraged dialogue over conflicts and maintained utmost respect throughout his reign. He saw his country flourish into a regional leader, becoming one of the largest economies in Southeast Asia. His love for Thailand reflected in his commitment and advocacy towards economic, social, and sustainable development for his country and his people. His tireless works and contributions presented him the recognition by UNDP with their first Human Development Lifetime Achievement Award. A great statesman has passed from us all, a monarch of unwavering integrity, abiding humility, and steadfast service to his people. His Majesty was truly revered by all. Thailand's loss is a loss to all the region and to the world. Once again, on behalf of the Asian Pacific Group, we offer our sincerest sympathies to the royal family, the government, and the people of Thailand as they mourn for the loss of their extraordinary leader. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
And I thank the distinguished permanent representative of Kuwait and give the floor now to the distinguished representative, the permanent representative of the United Kingdom, speaking on behalf of the Western European and other states.
Mr. President, Secretary General, colleagues, I have the honour to speak on behalf of the group of Western European and other states. And on behalf of this group, I wish to offer our sincere condolences to the royal family and people of Thailand on the death of His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej earlier this month. His Majesty guided the Kingdom of Thailand with dignity, dedication and vision throughout his remarkable 70 years on the throne. He was the longest-serving monarch in the world at the time of his passing. Standing in this chamber, it is astonishing to think that His Majesty ascended to the throne when the United Nations was only a year old, with Thailand becoming its 55th member state. He was the embodiment of the post-war generation, with its hopes and dreams of global peace, development, and universal human rights. From this same vision, the Charter of the United Nations was born, and in this way, the challenges faced by His Majesty during his long reign echo those that have faced all member states in this organisation. It is difficult to draw highlights from such a long and rich history of service to the Thai people, but I will make three observations. First, His Majesty will be remembered for serving the needs of his people. His Majesty spent years of his reign touring Thailand's agricultural provinces, meeting local people, visiting rural projects, and asking local leaders about the challenges to their lives. His Majesty led development programs in the poorest parts of the country and was a keen supporter of advanced agriculture and sustainable development. The mark of this work can be seen across Thailand today. His Majesty was also a talented musician and patron of the arts. He was an accomplished painter, photographer, composer, and saxophonist. For many years, His Majesty broadcast a live music concert for his people, performing with a jazz group in the studios of the Royal Radio Station. And finally, His Majesty will be remembered for his unwavering dedication to the Thai people. He was greatly respected at home and around the globe for his dedication to his people and government. He was a welcome symbol of stability for his nation through both good and more challenging times. Mr. President, His Majesty leaves a lasting legacy and a true mark on history. We join the people of Thailand in mourning his passing. Thank you.
And I thank the distinguished permanent representative of the United Kingdom. And I now give the floor to the distinguished permanent representative of the United States of America on behalf of the host country.
Good morning, everybody. this is one of the many days that I feel very privileged to represent the host country of the United Nations, so as to have the chance to address you on such an important occasion. On behalf of the United States, I wish to convey our deepest and most heartfelt condolences to Her Majesty, Queen Sirikit, her children and grandchildren, and to the people of Thailand on the passing of His Majesty, King Bhumibol Adulyadej. His Majesty was not only a lifelong friend and partner to the United States, but he also had deep personal ties to our nation. The King's parents met in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where both were studying medicine, his father at Harvard and his mother at Simmons College. His Majesty only lived there as an infant, but his presence is still very much felt in Cambridge. I can speak with a bit of authority on this subject because before I had the privilege of serving in the Obama administration, I was a professor in Cambridge at Harvard's Kennedy School of Government, and my walk to and from campus often took me through King Bhumibol Square, which sits adjacent to the Kennedy School and was named in honor of his birth. Walking through King Bhumibol Square, it is not uncommon to see Thai people who had come to pay homage to His Majesty, taking photographs next to the plaque bearing his name in the square. There are several places like that in Cambridge. In the nearby Brigham and Women's Hospital, where His Majesty's mother once worked, hardly a day goes by when Thai visitors do not come bearing gifts, flowers, or small handwritten notes. That is the kind of devotion His Majesty inspired in the Thai people. Nearly 2 decades ago, a journalist asked the king how he wanted to be remembered. He replied that he cared very little about how history remembered him. He said, quote, "If they want to write about me in a good way, they should write how I do things that are useful," end quote. In the eyes of His Majesty, doing things that were useful meant finding a way to solve problems that affected real people. Most importantly, the vulnerable and marginalized people. And as the king saw it, the only way to know what was useful and to understand the problems that people were facing was to get out into the field, into the places where people lived. So the king traveled constantly within his country, in particular to the poor and rural parts, where over the course of his tenure, he would develop thousands of development projects. But it wasn't just that His Majesty went to these places. We see leaders do that a fair amount. It was also how he went. He made a point of meeting directly with locals, be they fishermen, rubber or rice farmers, or primary school students. When he met with officials, he would choose those working at the very grassroots, agronomists, school teachers, policemen. And His Majesty was more than just a keen observer. Being useful meant helping fix the problems that he encountered and empowering the Thai people to do the same. He had a mind that was at once kinetic and deliberate, creative, as we've heard, and scientific. Over the course of his life, he registered nearly 40 patents and trademarks, often for inventions that he built, tested, and modified himself, and most of which aimed at tackling everyday problems faced by the poor. This is completely extraordinary. Take the invention nicknamed the monkey's cheeks, which he designed to address the perennial floods that Thailand experiences. His Majesty remembered seeing as a child the way that monkeys would store chewed bananas in their cheeks so that they could eat them late, and built a system of small reservoirs that worked using a similar principle, storing excess water during heavy rains that could be used later for irrigation. The system of the monkey's cheeks is still being used across Thailand today. Many of the king's inventions fit this pattern, merging conservation with human development. He was decades ahead of the curve in recognizing that what was environmentally sustainable was crucial to the long-term health of communities. Let me conclude. In June 1960, His Majesty returned to the United States at the invitation of then-President Dwight Eisenhower. He was asked to address a joint session of the U.S. Congress. He was just 32 years old. Speaking to Congress, His Majesty said that he had accepted the invitation in part because of what he called the natural human desire to see my birthplace, Cambridge, which he returned to on that trip. But he also came, he said, to affirm our two nations' unique friendship and shared values. As he put it, friendship of one government for another is an important thing, but it is friendship of one people for another that assuredly guarantees peace and progress. His Majesty told members of the U.S. Congress that there was one tradition valued above all others for the Thai people, the commitment to family. He said, quote, "The members of a family are expected to help one another whenever there is a need for assistance. The giving of aid is a merit in itself. The giver does not expect to hear others sing his praises every day, nor does he expect any return. The receiver is nevertheless grateful. He too, in his turn, will carry out his obligations." End quote. Now, the king was speaking about the bonds and generosity among members of Thai families. But in retrospect, his words can just as easily be applied to the way that he lived his life, a life of always looking for ways to be useful to those in need, a life of giving and of serving every single day, not to earn praise, not to get something in return, but rather because that is what one does for family. And His Majesty considered all the people of Thailand to be his family. How fortunate the Thai people were to have had His Majesty as a member of their family, and how fortunate we are to be able to learn from the way that this remarkable king chose to live his life. Thank you.
I thank the distinguished permanent representative of the United States, and I now call on the distinguished permanent representative of Thailand.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, allow me to first express my sincere appreciation to you, Mr. President, for organizing today's special session to pay tribute to His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej, and for your statement of condolences. We also deeply appreciate the kind and touching statements made by His Excellency the Secretary General, the distinguished chairs of regional groups, and the distinguished permanent representative of the United States of America, our host country. Mr. President, His Majesty King Bhumibol was the guiding light of Thailand. Through the many crises and challenges the kingdom had to face in the last 7 decades, His Majesty was always there for his people, giving them soul, resilience, and most important of all, direction. He was a symbol of our national unity, sustaining the kingdom's cultural and social integrity, providing spiritual and material foundation on which Thai people from all walks of life built their livelihood. From the early years of his reign, His Majesty had this vision of people-centered development. His Majesty reached out with the aim of leaving no one behind. Through more than 4,000 royal development projects, His Majesty empowered the poorest and the most vulnerable, improved the livelihood and provided opportunity for the people to prosper, and promoted peaceful society that is mindful of the environment. His Majesty guided the way for transforming the kingdom from what was commonly called an underdeveloped country into the upper middle income country that it is now. Mr. President, His Majesty King Bhumibol was no stranger to the United Nations. Twice in the 1960s, he made official visits to the UN headquarters here in New York and shared with the Secretary General his insights on tackling pressing global issues. His Majesty's pioneer work on crop substitution and integrated rural development, started in the early 1960s, has over the years been praised by the UN Office on Drugs and Crimes as an effective means to eradicate illicit drug production. The work has indeed developed into the now globally recognized concept of alternative development, which has successfully turned countless opium poppy fields in many countries around the world into horticulture plantations, handicraft and vocational training centers, or even tourist attractions. The UN and its specialized agencies on numerous occasions recognize His Majesty's role as the development king through his contribution to improving people's lives, rural development, food security, and his lifelong dedication to the cause of sustainable development, thus presenting His Majesty with the FAO's Agricola Medal in 1995, the UN Habitat Scroll of Honor Special Citation Award in 2003, the first ever UNDP Human Development Lifetime Achievement Award in 2006, and the WIPO Global Leader Award in 2009. In recognition of his research and development work on soils, His Majesty's birthday, the 5th of December, has been designated World Soil Day by the General Assembly since 2014. His Majesty's countless efforts in working side by side with grassroots people, farmers and communities, and thousands of royal development projects throughout Thailand for decades have crystallized into what is now known as the Philosophy of Sufficiency Economy. This latest gift bestowed on the Thai people by His Majesty advocates moderation, reasonableness, and prudence based on knowledge and virtues as way of life and decision-making framework. Acknowledged as a practical approach to achieving sustainable development, the philosophy has been successfully practiced in Thailand and many other countries in both agricultural and business sectors administration. We are proud to have been able to share this gift with our friends here at the United Nations over the years. Monsieur le Président, nous sommes
Sir, we are confident in the great legacy left behind by His Majesty, and this continues to guide both Thailand and our friends in our common quest to attain the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. On behalf of the Thai people and the government, I'd once again like to convey our great gratitude and our most sincere appreciation for the condolences delivered during this sad period, and I thank you.
I thank the distinguished permanent representative of Thailand.